गुड मॉर्निंग एंड वेलकम बैक। यू वाचिंग मॉर्निंग विद लाइट्स मारूफ कुरैशी के साथ सबसे फ्लाइट एशिया पे खुशामदीद कहते हैं जी आपको। लेकिन आगे जाने से पहले आपको बताते चले मेरी आज की मेहमान शख्सियत के हवाले से, जिसका इंट्रोडक्शन मैंने अभी आपको प्रोग्राम के आगाज़ में भी दिया और मैं दोबारा थोड़ा सा रिपीट करना चाहूँगी। बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग होते हैं जो कि अपने आप से बढ़कर दूसरों के लिए बहुत कुछ सोचते हैं और अपने उसी 24 घंटे के दिन को इस तरह से यूटिलाइज करते हैं कि हम हैरान रह जाते हैं। ज़िंदगी में कोई ना कोई एक ऐसा छोटा वाक़या, ज़रूर छोटा नहीं, खैर बड़ा या छोटा, लेकिन डिपेंड करता है कि हद तक आपको इफेक्ट करता है कि उसके बाद आपकी ज़िंदगी का जो रुख होता है वो ही बदल जाता है। एक ऐसी ही आज पर्सनैलिटी से आपको मिलाएंगे जिसको 9/11 के अटैक्स ने इस हद तक इफेक्ट किया कि उसने वॉलंटरीली अपने आप को पेश किया वहाँ पर। ही इज़ एन अमेरिकन नेशनल। उसके बाद दुनिया में जब भी कहीं भी कोई भी आफत या कहीं भी कुछ ऐसा हुआ जहाँ पर वॉलंटियर्स की ज़रूरत थी तो इन्होंने अपने आप को वहाँ पर सर्व करने के लिए पेश किया। एंड 2005 वाज द टाइम व्हेन अर्थक्वेक हिट पाकिस्तान और यहाँ पर हमें बहुत सारे वॉलंटियर्स की ज़रूरत थी और इन्होंने तब भी अपने आप को सरेंडर किया और यहाँ पर 2005 में ये आए। लेकिन उसके बाद ये यहाँ से वापस नहीं जा पाए, नॉट बिकॉज हम लोगों ने इनको जाने नहीं दिया बट बिकॉज ही नेवर वांटेड टू गो। लेकिन यस, वन ऑफ द रीजंस वाज बिकॉज पाकिस्तानी जो थे वहाँ से इनको इतना प्यार मिला कि इनका ये कहना है कि उसके बाद मेरा यहाँ से जाने का दिल नहीं किया। और आज एक बहुत ज़बरदस्त हॉस्पिटल रन कर रहे हैं ये हमारे नॉर्दर्न एरिया के अंदर जहाँ पर अर्थक्वेक हिट किया था और वहाँ पे बहुत सारे लोग जो हैं इनके हॉस्पिटल से मुस्तफ़ीद हो चुके हैं। इनकी स्टोरी आज इनसे जानेंगे। पहले ये सिंगर थे और सॉन्ग राइटर थे और अब भी इस शौक को वो साथ लेकर चलते हैं, लेकिन कोशिश करते हैं कि अपने म्यूजिक के थ्रू अब ये लोगों को इंस्पायर कर सकें। वेलकम टॉड शेयर। हाय टॉड, हाउ आर यू?
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming, in fact.
It's good to be
And
here.
Todd, your story is just so inspirational. Well, I was actually searching for you on Google. I was totally impressed. Hats off to you, first of all, for being able to serve for such a big cause, humanity. How did it all start?
Well, had a concert scheduled for the day after 9/11 in New York City. So instead of that concert, I woke up the morning of September 11th and from my hotel room saw the Twin Towers on fire.
Yeah.
So I decided to use my vehicle, which was a large van. I took my equipment and my musical instruments out of it and went down and started helping out, bringing in supplies for the firefighters and people dealing with that situation.
Okay.
And after working there for a week, I wasn't really needed anymore, so I left.
Okay.
But that imprinted on me and changed me forever. Music was not important to me anymore as a pursuit of a commercial career.
But earlier to that, those 9/11 attacks, you were totally into music and you were a different person.
Well, I think I'm the same person. I'm still a musician, but I learned something about myself during that disaster, that I was also good at logistics, and in a very chaotic, terrible situation, I was able to do some good. So learning that about myself, I was able to pursue that when other disasters happened.
Okay.
So I went to tsunami in Sri Lanka,
I see.
Hurricane Katrina, and then of course Pakistan earthquake. I've been just recently to Japan right after their earthquake and tsunami, and to Haiti. Within just a few hours after the earthquake there, I was on a airplane and went there. So basically,
that's how it all started.
That's how it all started. But a lot of people ask me, why did I stay in Pakistan
Absolutely.
when I just
This is like
visited
the one
these other
question
disasters?
everybody has. Yeah.
Well, I think that I got on ground and I realized very quickly that I was only going to stay for 2 weeks. Then I realized very quickly that the devastation and the challenges, both logistically and for the people, were very, very big. And I stayed for longer. 2 weeks turned into 2 months. But then during that 2 months, I really fell in love, mohabbat for the children of Pakistan. They were very badly injured, and it was the first disaster where I had seen that many. And then the people in the village, people in the Pakistan Army, people in UNICEF, all these people asked me to stay longer, that I was doing a good job, please stay, you're doing wonderful. And so I blame the Betreen, Khubsurat and Zabardast Pakistani bachis.
Thank you so much.
This is why I've stayed.
Bachis is used in another sense also in our country, you know that?
No, I don't.
Yeah, that's like the chicks.
Oh no, I mean the baby.
The kids.
The baby.
Absolutely fantastic. Dr. Saab, since Dr. Humayun is in a rush and he'll not be able to join us in the next segment, I just want to, just know how do you feel? You know, it's just so inspirational, the story.
That's true. Actually, there are 3 levels, or let's put it like this: there are 4 levels of a human being, right? Level 1 is when you are making money, going out to the world, bringing money, looking after your family. If you're doing only this, you are no different than any animal on the planet.
True.
Right? The day you go out and help somebody out of your immediate family, you become a human, because then you go and help somebody else who is not related to you.
Absolutely.
So that is the second stage. Right? That could be a 1 person or a 1 family, but not bigger than that. The third stage is when you are helping someone which is within the geographical boundary. That could be, let's say, a small little street people, a small little village or a town, or maximum a country, but it is within a geographical boundary. And the fourth stage of the people are those who do something for the humanity, like all the prophets, like all the, like Alexander Fleming, like all these people, who have Louis Pasteur, who have changed the things for humanity, for the people who would be living. Now, what he is doing, that is certainly the third level of the level in a humanity, as far as I sort of divide it, right? And I think it's very important that we all must learn from people like Todd, that he is thousands of miles away from his family, from everyone, and he is, helping people out. Now, that is in reality the real humanity, and that shows how nice a person is from the inside. He is, and as you said, hats off to not only to him and all the people like him who has traveled thousands of miles away to help people, to be the ambassadors of the peace, to really see them.
They are the ambassadors of change, I must say that, because what happens is that normally you do get this feeling of like helping others, but with the passage of time, the feeling vanishes and you just don't want to, but as compared, if we talk about Todd, he has not only been serving himself in Pakistan, but around the world. So like the motivation that he has is remarkable. Todd, like where does the motivation come from?
Well, that motivation is usually from his, as he said, he discovered something about himself, right?
So this incident was
exactly.
like,
It's just like, one of our, the caliphs, Hazrat Ali, he said that if you discover yourself, you will discover God, right? So that is what it is. You actually have to first discover who you are.
Yeah.
So
I have a book of his wisdom.
Yes, exactly.
That I read.
Right, exactly. So, he discovered himself that, look, I have got something. In that 1 week, he discovered that he has got the skills that he can manage things. At the time of chaos and everything, he can keep his nerves together and he can do things. That was brilliant. Not everybody can do it.
Exactly.
So, that is what is important. He discovered something about, and then the passion of helping people, the passion of having selflessness and being more towards other people probably was always there. And it just sparked, it just ignited, and then you can see the fire now.
Well, my mother was a kind of person who anyone would love. She would give, if she had last dime, last dollar, she would give it to somebody else if they needed it more. She died when I was 12 years old.
Wow.
So I know the pain of loss, and so to be able to help people that are going through that same pain, whether they're in Pakistan, whether they're in America, it doesn't matter. They're human beings.
Oh my God, I know what to say. I've lost my words. But yes, you're right. There are moments in life which actually make you realize why have you been sent to the earth? There are people who spend their entire lives not being able to know the very basic truth, why are they being sent on the earth. Look at Todd, आप इनकी स्टोरी सुन रहे हैं, इनका कहना बेसिकली यही है कि एक लाइफ में कोई ना कोई ऐसा इंसिडेंट ज़रूर होता है जो आपको ये सोचने पे मजबूर कर देता है कि आपको इस दुनिया में भेजे जाने का मकसद क्या है। और बहुत अर्ली स्टेज के अंदर व्हेन ही लॉस्ट हिज मदर, ही रियलाइज कि क्या होता है, यू नो, द पेन ऑफ लॉस बेसिकली, और उसके बाद से ज़िंदगी जो होती है वो तब्दील हो जाती है। यहाँ पर एक ब्रेक लेते हैं, टॉड की स्टोरी हम ज़्यादा भी मज़ीद कंटिन्यू करेंगे, कुछ उनकी फैमिली के बारे में भी जानेंगे, बिकॉज जब से एवर सिंस यू हैव बीन टू पाकिस्तान, यू नो, आई डोंट थिंक सो एनीबडी हैज आस्क्ड यू अबाउट योर फैमिली, हु यू यूज्ड टू बी एंड व्हाट आर योर फ्यूचर प्लान्स एंड योर म्यूजिक एंड ऑल दैट, सो वी आर गोना बी लाइक, यू नो, getting to know you more as a person also. So wow, that's awesome. ठीक है जी, और हम इसको कंटिन्यू करेंगे। डॉक्टर साहब को हम इजाजत चाहेंगे। डॉक्टर साहब, थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर जॉइनिंग अस। आई नो यू आर नराज, तो हम सब फारिग कर रहे हैं।
Great to meet you.
And I'll tell you something. Todd happens to be a fan of Imran Khan also, and you know he's taking part in the activities जो इमरान खान सब कर रहे हैं जी different areas के अंदर, because हमें पता है कि वो भी पाकिस्तान के बहुत बड़े philanthropist है, and it's just so good to see Dr. Humayun also member of the same political organization, and two people sitting here admiring Imran Khan, me being the third. So we need some time for that. We'll take a break. You can call in and join my Facebook page Morning with Lights के नाम से। ब्रेक लेते हैं, ब्रेक के बाद हम स्टोरी को, जो टॉड की स्टोरी है उसको जारी रखेंगे। Have a lovely morning. Have a great day ahead.